What up, Anthony? How's it going, man? Work on the laptop again. So I put the hard drive in it, but I had one bad sector, but I think it was glitchy, choppy. So even with that one bad sector, it's it's glitching. So I'm gonna put another hard drive in it, see what it does. How was your weekend? I'll be on for a little while. I gotta pick my daughter up in a minute. So feel like power nap. I'm exhausted from working out this morning and in general with the kiddos. But computer questions, I got you. Right now I'm doing pulling the hard drive out because once again I put one in it, but I should have checked it with this software called Hard Disk Sentinel. You can also use Crystal Disk, and basically that software you can test hard drive and SSDs for the most part. Hey, what at least how you doing? How's it going? How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend? I'm actually working on the laptop real fast. I won't be on too long because I gotta pick my daughter up in a minute for school. I'll jump back on when I come back. But I'm trying to finish the laptop real fast. So I gotta do another one. Hey, what up? Good man, how's it going? How you been? Been a minute. How's it going? How's the weekend? How's the family? I won't be out for like 20-30 minutes tops. But computer questions, I got you. I was on earlier, but as soon as like the market's in, I'll be on a lot more often. But right now I'm just trying to do working computers while I'm kill time while I'm live chopping up with you guys. And then teach you how to work computers. Oh, what up, Primo? What's going on? Yeah. Oh yeah, no. I tell you now. Yeah. No. In TikTok world, you can see people who jump on, jump off, etc. Come and go, but keyboard. But everything's good on my side. Blessed every day, you know. The TikTok live, chill with the kiddos. Then right now I'm gonna stop by Bobby's right there and what up, man? Q, how's it going? How's it going? How's the weekend? Oh, how was the weekend? How's your week coming along so far? But it's going good. Like I tell you, very blessed. Life to the fullest 1,000. Then gonna stop by Bobby's right now in a minute so I can schedule more ink therapy. I have one coming up next month, but I'm gonna try to cram small sessions here and there so I can do I'm gonna finish my by summer next year I want to be done my ink. Well, as far as the story wise, so that's the idea. So because it's all about ink therapy, and then I gotta finish my story. So people think I'm crazy now. I'll be considered crazy big time when it comes down next year. Which I don't care. I tell you, and whatever you're trying to achieve in life, you don't worry about people's, not rudely but petty words, man. Like if people show you love. People don't worry about them. I know it's not that easy said or done, but that's how people and individuals. So yeah. But how's it going, miss? How's everything at home? How's everything in life? I'll be on here like that. I'll be here a little bit while because I gotta pick my daughter up in a second for school, high school wise. So right now I'm just working on this. I put this hard drive in it, but it had one bad sector, so it's actually acting glitchy, choppy on the operating system. So pulling it out, putting another one in. So basically this is a thin version, traditional version. But this is a 5400 speed, this is 1700, so it'll be faster. And I checked it with Hard Disk Sentinel and it's good. So no bad sectors, no glitches. So when a hard drive has like bad sectors, communication errors on a computer, laptop or desktop, that's when you can have glitches and act funny because it's hurt basically. So you can still use it, but it'll basically hiccup when you're using it, and that's what was happening with this one. It was just basically slowing down dramatically, like it was just skipping. I'm just like, what's going on? So I checked it with the Hard Disk Sentinel, which is my mistake on that part. I should have checked it before. So then I would have been doing this again. But it's cool. That's what I don't need in a hurry. So. But for me, it's easy. I love opening computers up and working on them. So computer questions, desktop, laptops, Microsoft, Apple. it's my issue. That's easy. I can teach anybody in the world. That's why I'm gonna start doing more TikToks about it, because I'll teach you how to be your own computer technician. How to upgrade your computer, how to add more RAM, software, all the good stuff. And if it's running slow, what to double check to verify whether that's the reason why it's running slow. So, hard drive talk. You have like cache, megabytes, etc. So there you go. Put the hard drive in it. So laptops for the most part aren't too bad. It's just, yeah, when you open things up, you can potentially break things. You have to be cautious when you open things up, for sure. And then once you get used to it, it's pretty much robotic broken record. Honestly speaking wise, they're pretty much easy. The newer laptops get more finicky because they're oh, sorry, I forgot plugging my mic in so it's not a lot clearer. I apologize. Right here it sounds hollow because I'm in my bathroom, etc. There we go. New laptops, the plastic's flimsy as hell. Like, it's that hard plastic where it's easy to build on, can break easily. So that's when it gets kind of, you have to be cautious, you don't break things. So this laptops are going for its customer because she didn't send them off to Mexico for family-wise. So she wants to fix them to make it decent for them over there. So they're cool. So computer, bunch of this once again. I got you guys. This is easy. So the hardest part for the computer is when you're messing with laptops. When you gotta open them up. Once again, just be cautious. YouTube's your best friend. I can hold your hand, guide you. It's not that bad, honestly. Anyone could be a, I call them software computer technician. You just, all you put operating system, software, etc. You don't actually open up a laptop because you're like, sometimes people are scared to open them up, because, which I understand, because potentially can break things, but you gotta get your feet wet, man. Try it out, see what's up. If not, then you'll just be a software technician. So that's why when I was doing this in the beginning, I was like, nah, I gotta mess with computers. Initially I wasn't messing with Apple because, you know, Apple is more sensitive, I guess you could say. But once you get used to them, they're not bad. The only thing with Apple laptops, real shit, real talk, is like when you take them apart. It's mainly the LCD screens. You take them apart, you put them back together. Why? It boots up, but you don't see anything on the screen. So you have to like mess with the corner ribbon, and then from there, get it going. So yeah. So how was everybody's weekend, I'm asking? My weekend, I tell you, it's no bragging rights and all, but so last year I died with my ex-wife, which I, once again, oxymoron, but I love her for leaving me. So I now went through my healing, awakening, and work process. Near the matrix. I know I sound crazy, but I'm blessed, thank you. But sleep good 1,000, wake up good 1,000 with no worries in the world. So it's a beautiful feeling. I love it. Like, I live life. Like, I don't worry. I have no worries in the world. Anything that happens in life, I just, you know, see anything negative, I trip, but I don't fall. I adapt to my situation. A lot of people in this world, as far as M's wise, we trip and we fall. You know, like I used to. Like, I want everything in my life for nobody. Like, for example, like first relationship to your nurse, 1,000, tripped, fell hard. You know, it took me 5.5 years, and losing my brother to finally go 1,000, which is a very long time, because in our heads we think not know that nobody's feeling what we feeling, so they can't vibe with us. Like, so I love TikTok. Search bar, narcissist, search bar, toxic, anything negative, breakups, relationships. Watch the world die. That's how I'm on TikTok. And I'm not being rude when I say that, man. Like, you know, I've been there. Like, trust me. Die from an arc, and it's, when you die from an arc, it's bad. But when you die from an empathy and worse, it's how come a so-called quote-unquote good person destroyed you? But that's why hurt people. 1,000. And that's why I tell you, you gotta be cautious, man. If you're not gonna be cautious, you're gonna get played like a dumb every single time. And that's why I tell people when you go out of breakups, especially you're an empath, a narcissist can't ever be fixed, a broken record, they're all robotic, and so on and so on. But us also, you know, we broken. So with that said, fall back and go through at least the healing awakening process. You know, because if not, you hurt people. You're gonna get in a relationship, especially when you come out. If you used to toxic relationships, right? Even my girl tells me, like, you know, you used to toxic relationships, you're not gonna get like scared or like get bored and go back to like your ex or a toxic relationship. And I was like, nah. Oh no, fuck that shit. Won't ever have anything toxic by my side. or be around, etc. I'll call them out 1,000, and I won't be mean, but I elaborate to what's happening with them. Like, yo, look at the way we are, look at the way he functions. You want to blame everybody and the mother about your life and your issues, but you want to not be accountable for what you're doing. A narcissist, once again, that's their job. Give them the props, the downfall, the all robotic, and the cherry on top. They can't ever be fixed. Not even God can fix them. So with that said, they are their own karma. The word karma, traditionally speaking wise, we're taught that karma will get these people back, right, quote unquote. Don't worry about karma. My belief in karma wise, it's narcissists, their karma is themselves. The reason being because they won't ever learn to love themselves 1,000. That's why they're their own karma. That is their flaw, and that's why their overthinking is triggered, because they're trying to figure out how to love themselves, and they won't ever learn how to do that. Because why? Those disciple, man. Sucks to be them. But it's not my. I won't be mean to them. I'll talk to them. I've talked to a couple actually, and I just broke it down to them. I told them that's what it is. Like, yeah, that's what it is, man. You're broken. On that part, you can't be fixed. You try, but that's why you devour SMs. You devour, you keep body hopping, thinking that knowing you get bored, you get your highest done, you go to the next body, and so on and so on. But you have all the body, all the money, all the power, but the downfall, you're all robotic, man. You won't ever change. You can try all you want, it ain't gonna change. And that's all on you. Because as kids, we chose to be amp marks not knowing 1,000. People like hearing them, like, look around you. Look around this, fall back in your childhood. Real shit, we'll talk. I mean, I can speak on my behalf. I was, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. I don't live with my dad. I don't live with my mom. Still, I was nobody. So in the Spanish culture, when you do that, you consider what, oh, someone wants to go live. See what's up. Oh, shoot. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to live.
Fuck you.
Oh, I guess not. It's funny when you try to, people want to do live. I don't mind. I'll let them jump on most definitely. But as long as they keep it humble. But like typically it's like young cats, they don't neither go to be like troll or like, there's a party kicking. Like I don't do that, man. I don't care for that lifestyle ever. Not really. That's your lifestyle. That's your lifestyle, not mine. But anyways, they can jump on all they want. So, hey American Records, how's it going? Hey Texas Beauty, how you doing? How's your weekend? How's life? How's health? But so now I'm trying this again. So reinstall Windows, and yeah, we'll go from there. I gotta actually do it. I gotta do it on the laptop. So. Sorry guys. So computer talk real fast. So you have hard drives, which is traditional like CD player, SSDs, which are digital like a flash drive, thumb drive, big boy, big brother, a lot better, etc. So faster digital, they call them basically digital doors. So when you use a computer with a hard drive, traditionally speaking wise, it's like a CD player. When you open like document folders and you're trying to multitask, it'll stack up and it'll slow down dramatically. So the first laptop I'm working on, they just wanted to put a hard drive in it, and that's it. They're going the cheap route. And the other one, it's a slower Dell, but it's slow apparently, which because hard drives will slow down a laptop. So I'm putting an SSD in that one. So I have to recover the important files and then install Windows, all that good stuff. So which I'm gonna do now. So any computer questions, I got you. Life relation I've suffered, I got you. 1,000. So I'll tell you in a second, probably get up in a minute. Gotta pick my daughter up from school wise. But on the way back I'm gonna stop by Bobby so I can schedule some more ink therapy. So if I can see, I think I'm going October, don't call me now, like 3rd I believe it is. And then get some more ink done. By the time I'm done with my ink, I'll definitely be called like crazy and I'm gonna cure it negative, especially locally, like my family stuff, which you don't worry about which anywhere in life as far as like people trying to discourage you in like what you're trying to do. Don't worry about that. Like be yourself 1,000. If you believe in whatever you believe, In this world, you have to be selfish. 1,000. You don't need nobody in the world but yourself. Everybody else that vibe with you, show you love, they vibe with you. Everybody else that's trolls, you know, narcs and vampires that talk BS, whatever, you're crazy. I hear it all the time, be like, yo, that's cool with me. Guess what? I go into my crib, chilling. I don't have a broken home. I don't worry about no problems, any of that stuff. Toxicity, your shit, not my shit. No respect you, but nah. Don't miss none of that. Anyone that's deal with that, that's, you know, you gotta figure out how to get out of the situation. And just, you know, like my belief, I tell you, but yo, you gotta have, in life, you gotta at least have a happy home. I don't care if you live like, if you live underneath a bridge in a tent. If that's your happy home and that's your blessing, that's your blessing. 1,000. You know, let people make fun of the situation. Be like, me, I'm like that. Like, you can make fun of me and hurt my feelings, but I'm gonna stab in the heart every single time. Like, cool. Like, yo, I don't got a partner. Whatever it is, I'm living for. Whatever you're gonna say, comment. I'll be like, yeah, but here's the best thing about it. See, you know, in a relationship, especially if I know you, or you know, on social media, everybody puts the shit out there for the most part, especially like Facebook and all that good stuff, right? And I'm going through shit. I'll be like, well, here's the kicker. Let's say you're going through, you know, someone comes at me negative, and then like going through like problems with their relationship. I'll be like, at least my relationship. You know, let's say I was single then when I was, and because it happened to me locally, then they'd be like, you know, you'll get your breakup. I'm like, yeah, but here's the kicker. I had to die. You're still in your relationship and y'all cheating and doing your bullshit. And you were about this phone. They think all this shit on me. That's your shit, not my shit. I don't worry about it. The story. And they would get pissed. Low-key, they would get mad. I'd be like, what? I got you in your feelings? Like, bro, just because you go to church, right? Just because you go to church doesn't make you a good person. You know that, right? Anyone go to church. Anyone go to church. Your partner's doing tradition bullshit where she's waiting for you, right? While you got your peoples and go to the club on the bullshit, and they're waiting there like dummies, like tradition. So I tell my female friends, like, yo, don't stop doing tradition, man. You get paid to get all you want, that your partner's gonna change. Narcissists can't change, highly impossible. That's their job. Give them the props. Tradition allows them to categories I created. They can change when they're ready to. 1,000. So, what's up, man? What's up, bros? So that's on them, you know what I mean? That's what I tell you, where I'm from, Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley, like, they don't like me too much. Especially, like, I talk about the Spanish culture, Hispanic, Latino, Spaniards. Like, you want these Spanish people? Yo, we're the second highest narcissistic culture in the world. Number 1, Middle Eastern. They do it proudly, not giving a fuck. And that's why you have to observe your people. 1,000. If you do not do that, fall on your face. And my work, oh, it's awesome. Hell yeah. What you working? I'm asking. Right now I'm trying to finish this level, slam this laptop together right quick. So I did that workout therapy this morning. I did an hour power walk and yo, exhausted shit in myself. Like, that's a downfall. It's not a downfall, but like when I work out, I work out. So I'll probably go after all this. I'll go again. Sounds crazy, but I love my cardio. I just put my music on, which once again, myself as an individual, when I work out, I listen to breakup, depression, or suicide music. As you can hear, I don't know if you hear in the background, but that's why I love it, because to me it's beautiful. I understand it to the fullest. And like when I go on my lives, I play it purposely. Like tell people like, yo, if you're in your feelings, because you're in your feelings, but there's a reason why you're in feelings. You're either going through a breakup, going through a toxic relationship, and so on and so on. That's why you're in your feelings, you know. And my job is to get you there, but not in a bad way. Just to like, yo, hold your hand, guide you. Like, why are you in feelings? Why y'all bumping heads? So I'll help you hold your hand and guide you so you can figure that out. So, yeah. But I tell you, I won't here but too much longer. I'll have to get off in a minute. But I'll be back in again probably like a couple hours. Like I gotta go meet up my cousin, take her laptop, give her the bad news on her laptop, and then after that, potentially go work out again, do my cardio again, and then come back on here and jump on live. The market in Seattle, and this is actually the last week. Saturday is the last Issaquah one, next Wednesday the last Camas one. So October wise, you'll see me on live like Monday to Friday, like when I first started last year. I'll be there basically 5 times a week doing lives, and I love this. I love going live and chatting with people. And me, I'm not a big person. I'm like a little person on here, which is cool. Me, like tell you, I don't care about numbers. Like real shit, we'll talk when I go live. Like I'll vibe with whoever's on here, right? Or even let's say nobody's here, I still talk to myself. Like I'm my best friend, 1,000. I come before anybody in this world, 1,000. And people be like, lately especially on Facebook, because I've been doing my uploads from TikTok to Facebook, and they be like DM me like, well, why are you being selfish? Why you say that? Like, you have to be. Tradition speaking wise, we're not supposed to be selfish, quote unquote. Bullshit. Because tradition, we failed hardcore. So you put everybody and their mother before you, right? And you all put yourself left, right? How do you feel? Like shit, correct? Yeah. Don't do that. Stop doing that. Do that for the people you love and care about, and that's it. Everybody else, you just give them love and support, and that's it. Don't give it your all. That's why, as empaths, quote unquote, put our energy in everybody, and then we get exhausted. You know, you put yourself in your shoes way too often. Like, I'm woke 1,000, right? So I put myself in your shoes, most definitely, and that's why. But I'm not gonna shed a tear. Like, I've been in your shoes. Yeah, I dated a narcissist for 12 years. Well, the word dating, I guess I'll elaborate another day, but my relationship with 12 years, how about that? Got demolished. And then my ex, I believe she's a narcissist, but she's not a narcissist. She's a hurt empath. So that's why we function good. That's why we get along, because I figured this out. And that's why I created my categories. And with that said, I'm blessed in life, you know? Like, I don't worry about nothing. I wake up good, sleep good, 1,000. Along the idea in my head is, how long I wake up above ground tomorrow, God, I wake up, it's Team M's, Team Squares, let's do this. Save the M's. Get us back. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing and achieving. One up at a time. That's what I'm doing. To help you with your overthinking and guide you in life. So you can either, if you're in a relationship, you know, if it's toxic, get out of it. Or if you're recovering, I got you. That's what when they tell me, like, yo, how you in my head? I love that question. And that's everybody, yo, M's, we have similar stories. Give or take a couple words, give or take a couple scenarios, but we have very similar stories. That's why we vibe with each other. That's why on TikTok, we show love, you know, show love and support when you see someone crying, dying, going through the depression, PTSD, breakups, deaths, etc. Because we've been there, right? So that's why we vibe, and that's why I tell them my motto is this, which I'm gonna get somewhere in my body. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it at. But my motto is basically, when they ask me that question, like, how you in my head? Simple answer. You know, my motto is, you know, your pain is my pain. I die like you died. So that's my motto. So I'll get that on me somewhere. Like, tell you all this, it's all, you know, answer to life relationships suffered for amps and arcs on both sides. I elaborate on both sides. So that's why I'm cool. You know, I love it. Every which way, listen. So that's the type of, yo, day by day and baby steps. That's how we can do in life. The past, yesterday is the past, right? You learn from the situation, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't dwell on it. You can sit on it and take your notes and study and you know, break down all the scenarios of whatever situation happened, yes, but do not sit and dwell on it and marinate for like years to be, or keep that shit in your head and stay there, because a lot of people do that. And tomorrow, key, the future hasn't happened. Why overstretch yourself or worry yourself about tomorrow if it hasn't happened? You might not wake up tomorrow above ground. Then what? So you wasted your day to day, the present, which you have control of, overthinking about tomorrow, overthinking about the past. Yeah, and if you don't get tomorrow, then. And the idea, I tell people, yo, when you lay down, like, the idea is to, like, even have a bad day, try to calm your overthinking down and just try to sleep good on a positive note. Because if you don't want to die. I believe you don't want to die miserably or mad or angry, etc. Sad, you know. A lot of us do that in the beginning. We don't reach out to nobody because we think that nobody can vibe with us. Nobody's feeling what we feeling. And that's a big no-no. But I know a lot of us have done that. But that's why I love TikTok. The whole world's dying freely, not holding back. So now they can actually vibe with people and be like, yo, I'm not the only one out here. Bingo, you're not the only one. Be right back, guys.
Save money on fuel. Make Thursdays your new fill-up day. Celebrate Premium Thursday at Circle K with 20 cents off each gallon of our best fuel. You'll save just by filling up on Thursdays. And your car will love our premium fuel with double the cleaning detergents that clean your engine while you drive. And like all other grades of Circle K fuel, our premium fuel is quality guaranteed. Come in, fill up, and save 20 cents a gallon on Premium Thursday at Circle K. See you Thursday.
Snap. Hey DD, how's it going? How was your weekend? But yeah. So how was everyone's weekend? I'm asking. Now, how's the weather where you're from? Like me and Eastern Washington, Yucca Valley, tastes nice and sunny. Beautiful, fresh. You know, fall's basically here, I believe. Don't call me. I don't pay attention to time. Hey Sandra, how you doing? How's it going? How was the weekend? How's life? How's health? But I don't. It's so we basically like yo, real show talk. Like when you woke, like I tell people, yo, time's irrelevant. Like I don't watch the clock, but I you know I'll observe the time when I need to observe it to. If I have to do appointments, etc., all the good stuff. But I don't worry about time. Time's irrelevant. When you're traditional law stamp, you worry about what love, time, death. I don't do none of the above. The reason why when you're broken, you worry about death is like, you know, if I die, what legacy do I live? Like, if you're going through a breakup, you'd rather be dead because what happens? The love for them, nah. You love them, but you don't love them like that. You have love for them. So you want the toxic love to stop. You want the pain to stop. That's why you want to die. You don't want to die. Nah. You just want everything to stop. Get your life back. And that's how I tell people, you know, when you're going through a breakup and breakups in general, look at your past. How was you before you hooked up with that individual, Amp or Narc? Were you doing good? We're going through, like, my situation, I'm actually not. That's why I told her, like, yo, Amps, what are we? Lovers and healers, right? So that's why you and I were broken. I got out of the relationship because I lost him, which was a good relationship. Probably, other than my girlfriend now, probably one of the best ones, right? But I lost my brother. He passed away, so I lost my emotions. So I left my girlfriend because I lost my emotions. So I got out of a relationship, lost my brother, and dealt with the death. And then my ex knew my brother, and then she picked me up, and I go, you picked me up when I was down. I was emotionally, all of a sudden I was down. And then what are we? Lovers and healers. Oh my gosh, life's so hard, we figured it out. So I told her, now I know I failed. And that's how I stepped back and figured it out because I told her, yo, I lost you, my first baby mom, and you, both the exact same way. Phone, social media, the party, the J Dawes entanglement. That's why I told her this is a story. Like, there had to be a reason, and I chose to fall back. A lot of people don't, they'll rage. You know, do the whole master energy. You know, you cheat, I cheat, whatever, all the good shit. And when kids are involved, the kids are the true victims in toxic relationship. 1,000. And that's what I say, but fuck the parents. Parents that are selfish and going through all the drama and shit with each other and bitterness, hatred towards each other. Yo, y'all being selfish. It sucks that shit broke up and y'all cheated. Whatever it happened, that was negative. Now the idea is to do what? Co-parenting best as. And narcissists, no. They don't love, they like. They love to destroy us. Oh yeah, that's the only time they use love. They love, you know, being greedy, lustful, money, power, all that good. Yeah, they love that 1,000, but they don't love, you know, at all. They don't love their kids. Hey miss, how you doing? How's it going? How was your weekend? How's life? How's health? So with that said, all the traditional last stands, because we all narcissist traits not knowing, you can be bitter and hateful towards your ex, etc., because they cheated or they got up and left, you got up and left, etc. Now y'all clashing, bumping heads, and who pays the price? The kiddos, every single one of them, man. I had a squad of 8, so that's how people. You gotta be observant of your surroundings. Stand by, say hello. Gracias, Reina Queen. Thank you, miss. No. Very blessed, thank you. And I pray on your side, everything's good with you. No zombies, aka, you know, COVID. Watch out for the zombies. But yeah, so it's all good, remember, day by day, baby steps. That's all that matters in life for the most part. Best as. With the support team, you can recover and heal a lot faster. I promise you at 1,000. That's what I have, you know, once again. X's name, I let it go in 88 days. My 10 amps, my light workers, which I love to death because without them, I'd be, I don't know, year, 2 years, potentially. You know, I as an individual, as strong as it is, you know, I learned from my first relationship. And I told her, yo, I'm not gonna do 5 years, you know, dwelling on you, trying to let go of you. Nah, I'll figure this out. Passion, way better than before, yeah. Very blessed. 88 days, let it go 100%. 14, 7 days later wise, 1,000. That's why I say 1,000. 1,000%. So, but yeah. And the cool thing, like when you go, like me, I love doing TikToks. I mean, going live, do TikTok in general. Tonight, probably go live again. If not, I'm gonna do like a lot of stitches actually. Cause you know you can vibe with the whole world. And the cool thing when you do a stitch wise, you basically tagging them. My people see it, their people see it. They can follow each other, plug each other up, and you share your knowledge. That's what you're doing. You just share your knowledge. You know, your experience, and that's it's not a battle. It's not a competition. A lot of people on here like. You know, narcs, no matter what, they can be fixed, right? But even in and then Narc Talk slash M community wise, the other people there, you have other people bumping heads, like going at him like, yo, but y'all quote unquote empaths, but y'all bumping heads, because everybody has their own terminology and their own way, you know, recovering wise, and they're just clashing. I'm just like, I tell people, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you know, God and I just fall back and eat our popcorn. Like, do you see this? You know, squares to squares, beefing, bumping heads like little kids, and y'all quote unquote adults. And you guys going at each other's throats. I'm like, dude, like, yo, the idea is to be on the same page, quote unquote, as empaths, quote unquote. But y'all still bumping heads. And that's why you mean, like, you know, I have to have, you know, traditional amp, a herd amp, a lost amp, and then a 2020 amp. What I created, I say 2020 because that's the year, you know, last year I died. So with that said, I'm Neo in the Matrix. I'm the referee. I call everybody out. Imps and Narcs. That's why pretty soon I have, like, by next summer I'll be done, but more likely next summer. But that's why I have my ink, continue doing my inquiries to call everybody out. I tell me, yo, I'm the whole world's trigger. I'm not just calling out narcissists. I'm calling empaths. I'm calling everybody out. Like, why are you the way you are? You're quote unquote a good person, especially if you have like a role, like if you're a teacher, manager, something with the church, and you're being bitter and shit. I'll call you out 1,000. I'm not shy. That's why, like, you know, my family, like, why don't you go to church? I'm like, religion. You know, I'm religion. I'm religious to a certain extent. Why I go, but I tell my family and friends, quote unquote, like, yo, every day I'm in church. God and I, we vibe 1,000, right? If I was to go to church, nah, I'm not. You know, I'm a critic 1,000. Before I was, I'm a lot worse now. So I couldn't go to church. I've tried twice since I've been back home, and nope. Too many critics there. Too many too many hypocrites at church. I mean, you have, like, I treat it like the club. Like, yo, you have 5% there that actually there to listen to the word of God and vibe with the situation, and 95% of them are all the young cats doing what? Hitting up the girls before church, during church, and after church. What's your snap? What's up with you? All that bullshit. Like, really? At God's house, quote unquote? Then you have the young girls dressing like they go to the club at God's house, quote unquote. Then you have the old guys. You have the young girls, you know, I fucking them. Not like, it's good to, you know, to look. If you see beauty, etc., yo, they're beautiful and that's it. But don't sit on them, be gawking, don't be stuck like Chuck and shit. Don't be undressing them, you know, all that good shit with your eyes, right? And they're doing it in front of their wives, you know, girlfriend, etc., like nothing. And I'm just like, pfft. That's why I tried twice. Like, nope, I'm out of here. Because the next time I go there, I'll fucking grab the mic and be like, yo, why y'all come to church for? You look around you, man. All y'all, not all you, a lot of you are hypocrites. You kids come here because your parents and religion, all the tradition and bullshit, but do you actually give a shit about what's saying? I doubt it very much. So if that's it, you're doing it because tradition. You little girls, like, y'all going to the club apparently, huh? That's cool. So that's your shit when you get, when they hit you up and they tell you shit, that's your issue, not my issue, you know? But, you know, if that's a you and not an I. And that's why I tell all my female friends, yo, you gotta be cautious where you dress. And it sucks it has to be like that, but look at the real world. Like, the real world's not really respectful, right? So, just be cautious and stuff, and when shit happens, you know, just be very, very cautious. Hello there, how have you been doing? Good? What's up, Jeremiah? How you been? How's life? How was your weekend? How's life? How's health? I'm on for a little bit longer wise, but I picked my daughter from school. I'm waiting for the laptop to boot up. I replaced the hard drive because it had one bad sector on it. So it was like I was using the laptop, but it was being glitchy. So with that said, I pulled it out, put another hard drive in it, and then this is the original one I put on there was a 5400, which is slower. Then I put a 1700, which is faster wise, and it has more cache and the megabytes wise, so it's more responsive. So we should be good after this. And I have to do the laptop to do the SSD on it. So yeah, how you been, man? How's life? How's everything? It's been a good week so far. Awesome. Good to hear that, man. How's everything on your side of the world? Like, I'm from Eastern Washington, Yakima Valley, so it's me and life in general. I'm blessed 1,000. Sleep good 1,000, wake up good 1,000 with no worries in the world. I love life to the fullest 1,000, you know. So it's the best feeling in the world to finally have that. It took me, I'm always 18 at heart, but it took me 39 years of my life to say what I'm saying. Because I died last year with my ex, which I needed to die to figure this out. So with that said, like they say, you know, there's, you know, everything's a lesson in life, quote unquote. Everything happens for a reason, quote unquote, right? Which is cool, but in reality, if they would be teaching about amps and narcs, life, relationship, why we suffered in this world. And you know, like middle school and higher wise, yo, a lot of them dodge many bullets because now you're forewarned. They give you scenarios, and now when you're in a scenario, like cool, now you got your options. You know, toxic relationships. You know, you've been forewarned how they function, and you observe your partner being hella jealous, controlling. Well, that's red flags there, right? That's forewarning. So what are you gonna do about it? You gonna stay there, or are you gonna get out of it? You know, that's why as empaths we're raised to fail, because we're supposed to give everybody chances, pray to God that they change their ways to be like you, all the good shit. And if they did you wrong, you give them 100 chances, give them another 100 more, another 1,000 more. Like, yo, and then we're, you know, for us it's hard to say no. 2 little letters, no. Can't, yeah, that's the funny shit. But that's why the idea is to eventually evolve wise. You know, that's the idea, quote unquote. Me, I love life to the fullest, so I talk about this all the time. So the people that are going through it, you know, they don't feel alone. It sucks when, you know, we don't have a support team, because now you do it with your head, and your head's your best friend and your worst enemy, right? So if you're having a bad day, you know, a bad day, because then you're overthinking triggers. You have anxiety, depression. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you know all that good shit. Well, it's not good, but it's negative. But you know what I'm talking about. But the reason being, because in our head, our mansion, all the doors are painted wide open. That's why we got overthinking, PTSD, anxiety, depression, mental health, all the good shit. Remember, nobody in this world can fix you. No counselor, no psychiatrist, no therapist, no drugs, no alcohol, no pills. Only, not even God. Only you can fix yourself. That's it. Real shit, we'll talk. And I tell people, you know, I'll hold your hand, guide you, but I can't fix you. I'll give you every scenario. I'll give you every aspect, every which way, 1,000. But I can't fix you. You know, and that's why I tell people, in your head, imagine that in your head you have a mansion, right? Like, the reason why I say mansion is because I use a song from NF the Rapper. It's called Mansion. So I took his analogy and made it my way. So to simplify it, so it won't be ask, confused, and wise. But basically, in your head, imagine, you know, your mansion. I hold your hand, guide you, right? You open the entrance door to go to the entrywise, and all the doors are painted wide open. All the doors are painted wide open, since from your current relationship, you're speaking to now, or your ex/exes, then from childhood to today. If you have not learned to let go of your ex and exes, first you start with the ex. You know, 1,000. So with that said, which is the first hardest, most painful step in the world, because you know you have to let go of someone you love, quote unquote, but it's toxic love. Because if it was a love for each other, y'all be by each other's side and still be together. So it's toxic love. And you know, time, can't get time back, right? Nobody can. But it's alright. You learn. It's gonna be you learn from the situation. And then you gotta look at your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and childhood trauma 1,000. That's why your doors are painted wide open in your head, in your mansion. And that's why me, I was from with the mansion, Amsterdam Narcs, Matrix. And with that said, like I tell people, yo, you know, you forgive, not forget, but you don't have to. Your choice, right? Your choice. But the idea is to forgive and not forget. Don't hate, don't dislike, don't hold a grudge against them. Just don't like the way they did it to you. Now you can close that door of pain of that individual, other scenario. If you don't, which is your choice, then in that room, that door of pain, they own it. Let's say it's your ex. They own it. They want, you know, they're eating their popcorn, watching Collide of Beauty, smile on your face, and they live in that room behind that door, rent free, smile on your face. You know, how long you gonna allow them? How long you allow them to live in your, you know, in your mansion? You know. Hope, that's my daughter. Sorry, kids. I'll jump back in a minute. I gotta jump off, so give me like an hour or two. I'll jump back on live. So stay fresh, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for Jeremiah. Stay fresh. Take care. Ciao, ciao.